Alright, this video is going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to do a race review and a virtual race at the same time. I'm going to show you the course, what I was seeing, and the things that you can do to be successful at this race if you choose to do it. Alright, this is about everything that I had in my pack. I want to say it was about 3,500 calories total with the amount of scoops of tailwind that I had. I had my pack preloaded, and I had a plastic bag. I also brought a life straw so I could take water from the stream crossings that were in the race. This race gives you three things for your entry fee. You get a bus ride to the start, you get food at the finish, and they notify your next of kin if you do not return. So that's about all you get for your money here.
No matter what, but because it's unmarked, accountability is important. We have 3 checkpoints today that you'll need to hit 4, 5, and 6, and then of course the finish line.
For you barefoot runners out there, there's a special badge or recognition that you get if you can do the course in Vibrams or sandals. They do a waved start for the race every year, so they just break it up into about 10 runners or so. The course, I would say, is a little bit more exposed than the second half, so you'll have more tree coverage as you're nearing the finish, and definitely put some suntan lotion on for the beginning, because when you're up trying to find your way, you can get a little hot out there in the sun, and it just helps. I highly recommend that for the beginning of the race that you stay with someone so you can help each other navigate. The second half of the course does not have as many issues with navigation because it's just a lot easier to follow. And they also mark the very tail end of the race with flags because the route is unmarked with the SRT tags.
Keep it going.
So in the beginning, stay with someone and you will really help your finish. You can check out last year's video if you want to see all the water stations and what mile marks they're at. I put it in the video with the mile markers.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't think I've run a race with so many scenic overlooks in the beginning. It's just absolutely beautiful, and just really try and take it in as you're going through this course.
I think I got it. Yeah, no problem.
When you're in these open, exposed areas, it's really easy to miss some of the turns, like I had just done here. And you might notice that there's rocks pointing to the direction that you need to go. You'll see them like in a line, and that's what you saw here, that someone had stacked the rocks in a, in the direction that you had to go.
Oh, I see. This is where my last video, the guy was like, "This mountain sucks."
This mountain sucks.
And this part does. Ooh, it's like almost want to slide down that, but that would be a bad idea.
It's like this that really slow you down, and why this course has such long finish times for a 50K. I mean, you just really can't move that quick. At least I can't. And this is pretty consistent throughout most of the course. Alright, this climb is the best climb of the entire race. Once you get here, it is just so much fun to scale these rocks, and then you get to experience the best lookout on the entire course. Spend some time here, take it all in, take a few pictures, and really just enjoy this moment because this is really what I think this race is about, is
Let me know if
getting
you
to
need
this
help up
point
there.
and
Yeah.
just kind of pushing forward, you know. This section gives you what I call cosmic insignificance therapy. It's the idea when you reach the top of this mountain, you are small. You know, your problems are small. You know, no one cares about your race times. No one cares about your, you know, how you're doing in your race. This is just for you. This is just staying in the moment, enjoying it, and being present. And when you get to the top here and you just see how far you can see, and you really start to realize, you know, your life is just
Oh, that'd be bad.
a brief flash of light in between two eternal darknesses, and enjoy the time that you're here and what you're doing.
Oh, a dog's coming down. Huh. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's it? Felice?
Yeah, Felice.
Hey, Felice. How's it going? How's she doing up here?
She's doing alright. She's more
Being
so.
a big baby about these jumps.
Oh, man, yeah. All right, I'll see ya. Yeah. Oh, one more shot. What in the hell? Now we're following these orange blazes.
One of the things I was thinking about with ultras is that pain eventually comes for everyone at some point in the race. And it's critical that you have some type of plan about how you're going to get your focus back to what you're currently doing,
Orange.
and stop thinking about the finish line, or stop thinking about when is the pain going to stop. Because it's like, that's what pain is. It's like you're having a conversation in your house and someone's just
Orange.
kicking the front door to be let in and be heard.
Orange.
And you kind of have to be able to ignore that and focus more on, you know, the most critical point of what you should be doing at that moment. Like, what's important now.
This way. This way. Orange. Look at these roots. Crazy, crazy roots. Yeah. I remember you were here last year.
Same spot.
Yeah, same spot.
Another thing I did a lot for this race leading up to it was, you know, our body prioritizes the positions we put it in most. And
How's it going?
I made sure not to be sitting too much during the day, taking lots of walks. I mean, just constantly prioritizing movement throughout my entire day.
Heading to Rainbow Falls, and hopefully it's not dried up. All right, so the good news is I can hear the waterfall from here. Hear that?
Later in the race, I actually gave up on trying to fill my back bladder. I just used the Life Straw bottle, filled it quickly at the streams, and then stuck that in my front vest. And it just was taking too much time to fill the back bladder once I ran out of tailwind. So, you know, really being efficient at these water crossings would be helpful.
This turn right after Rainbow Falls is what a lot of people miss. I just missed it. I was just going the wrong way.
So the turn here, what I'm talking about is it goes right up the side of the rock face.
Yeah.
It does not go to the right into the brush.
Like Fire Road or whatever.
So
right
definitely
past
make
it.
sure you're heading
Go ahead.
upward
I'll let you
after
go.
Rainbow Falls.
Whew. There's a quick chance to do a video of how things are going. So this is definitely a hotter race than I was expecting, and I'm having slow down a little bit, but taking in more water, spending more time at the aid stations, and really just making sure I'm taking my salt pills. Making sure to eat a little bit more because I just know my body's getting taxed more. So yeah, it's just a little bit of change of pace, but still doing well and still staying on course and haven't gotten lost as much as I had before.
I was doing a lot of effort to make sure I was trying to keep cool. I was dunking my hat at every
Stop
stream.
here and get some water.
I was putting water down my back, and I started increasing my fluid intake and salt intake once temperatures started to rise.
I wish I could show how much of a slant this is on. Been climbing now for past like 15 minutes. Race is no joke. And it is getting really hot. So slowing down a bit, which is fine, to be expected. Hey, you guys relaxing? Yeah. Nice. How's it going?
I'm pretty sure both those people were naked in there.
Yeah, you too. Climbing up this
For tracking the course, there's a lot of different options that you can use. Personally, I prefer the Garmin courses feature, where you can preload the map on the watch and it'll give you a arrow showing if you're on course or not. This year was different than the previous year, so there was a change for where they removed this section that had kind of swampy, muddy area. And if not using the Garmin watch, you can also use RunGo as a popular app that's free, where you can load a GPX file and it'll give you actually turn-by-turn directions in your headphones, which can be easier to follow sometimes, so you're not looking down at your phone or watch.
Uh, 3:19. Thank you.
Doing all right?
Doing great. Never better. Right now, good pain is on. I'm about to finish this thing, and that's all I can think about is good pain. Afternoon. Hey guys, what's up, buddy? Hey. This section. Look at this. Rocks. Rocks on rocks. Big old box of rocks. The gift in racing is actually being out here. I actually don't want this to end. Having too much fun. God, I enjoy this too much. Sucks, it's all over. Just 3 more miles. There it is. That's a good view before I head down.
Smile and have fun. You will do way better in your performance if you can learn to find fun in what you're doing and joy in racing.
Oh, I did it. Finally on the flat path. Mile left. This was tough. Ah, 7:18.
Final tip I'm going to leave you with for doing well in a race is you can hire a coach. Someone who's done this before, who has done this many times like I have, and
Great job. Thank you.
just knows how to create a plan and execute it and help you get to your best fitness on race day. So check out ultraruncoach.com if you're interested, and let me know.
Hey,
Thanks
Jeff.
for watching, and give me a thumbs up or like if you enjoyed the video.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
I'm just wrecked.
You had a rough run. You weren't expecting to see me.
No, I was not. I was like...
This mountain sucks.